Let's take a look ahead at what's changing for student loans in 2026 on today's College Investor Audio Show. Thanks so much for being here today. Before we get to it, just a quick reminder, anytime you hear a topic discussed on the podcast, there's an article along with it with all the resources and links and everything you need to know at thecollegeinvestor.com. Also, follow us on social media. We're everywhere you are, basically. Just search for The College Investor and you'll find us. We'd love to get to know you. Okay, so here's what's changing for student loans in 2026. The first thing we'll talk about is on July 1st of 26, the federal student loan system will enter a new era. A sweeping set of federal policy changes will reshape how families and graduate students alike borrow for college starting in 2026. The legislation, which was passed this summer, eliminates some long-standing loan programs and replaces them with new caps and repayment plans. While the reforms kind of aim to contain debt growth and also improve accountability for colleges, they also mark a clear shift away from the flexible borrowing model that has defined federal student aid for years. The result? Fewer options, stricter limits, and some new trade-offs for both students and parents. Let's dive into the changes for borrowers. For borrowers taking out new loans after July 1st of next year, federal lending rules will look a whole lot different. While undergraduate loan limits, by next year I mean 2026, I should say that. But while undergraduate loan limits remain the same, including having access to subsidized and unsubsidized loans, parents will face new limits. For parents and families, the most dramatic change will be the Parent Plus loans, which will now carry a $20,000 annual and $65,000 lifetime limit per dependent child. The limit is fixed per student. Paying off loans or qualifying for forgiveness are not going to restore eligibility. A 3-year grace period allows parents who borrowed before June 30th, 2026 to continue under the old rules through 2029. Parent Plus borrowers will also no longer have access to income-driven repayment, which may make repayment a bit harder and honestly makes them a worse choice than just private student loans. Just go that route. Let's take a look at grad students, too. The Grad Plus loan program is gone, ending open-ended borrowing for grad school. In its place, graduate students will be limited to $20,500 per year and $100,000 in total under new unsubsidized direct Stafford loans. Professional school students, including those pursuing law or medicine, higher limits there, $50,000 a year and $200,000 total. Students already enrolled in a program and who received at least one loan before June 30th, 2026, will be allowed to continue under the old rules for the remainder of their program or up to 3 years, whichever is shorter. Let's take a look at the new repayment plan changes, too. And there are just 2 repayment options now after July 1st, 2026, the standard repayment plan and the new repayment assistance plan, or RAP. The standard repayment payments are fixed based on the borrower's balance. That's what I did. Under $25,000, 10-year term, $25,000 to $50,000, 15-year term, $50,000 to $100,000, $20,000, and if you have over $100,000 in loans, a 25-year term. This structure replaces multiple older repayment options and kind of resembles the extended repayment plans previously used for larger balances. Let's talk about the RAP now. Repayment Assistance Plan. The RAP bases payments on adjustable gross income, or AGI, which starts at just $10 a month for borrowers earning under $10,000 annually. Payment rates increase with income from 1% of AGI for those earning $10,001 to $20,000, up to 10% for incomes above $100,000. Borrowers receive a $50 per dependent deduction from their monthly payment, though payments cannot fall below $10. Any unpaid interest will be waived, preventing balance growth. After 30 years of payments, any balance left over is completely forgiven. Parent Plus borrowers are not eligible for RAP either. Their only option will be the standard repayment plan. Existing borrowers will still maintain access to their old standard plans and IBR, but can also opt in to RAP. Here's how these changes are going to impact borrowers. For families, the 26 changes may shift how families pay for college. Probably not all that bad of a thing. With lower federal borrowing limits, Some students, particularly in high-cost grad and professional programs, might turn to private student loans, which often require qualifying credit scores and lack federal protections. Parents who borrow through the PLUS program may need to adjust borrowing expectations and look at private loans versus Parent PLUS loans. Meanwhile, the simplified repayment system can reduce confusion but extend repayment timelines. The WRAP's plan's 30-year term offers smaller monthly payments but may have higher total costs over time. Compared to existing plans, WRAP may be cheaper than IBR for lower-income borrowers, but it's probably more expensive for families earning over $100,000 per year. The other thing is not using loans to pay for college, and we have all kinds of amazing tips, tricks, and places you can go to find free money to help you pay for school without a bunch of loans. That kind of sounded scamish when I said that, but I'm talking about scholarships and grants and all that stuff. You can see it at thecollegeinvestor.com. Also, find us, I should say, on social media. We're pretty much everywhere you are. Just search for The College Investor. We would love to help you so you don't need to deal with all this loan stuff anyway. It's just The College Investor is how you find us. We'd love to get to know you. Thank you so much for stopping by today, and we'll talk to you again real soon.